What's up? Got a lot of stuff to compare and not a lot of time. So I'm going to make this pretty quick. I got the PT-04 in a size 1, the original size I ordered, and in a size 2. The one on your right is a size 2, the one on your left is a size 1. Boop. I also got a size 10 in the SL-2s and a size 11 in the SL-2s. Both pretty much in brand new condition. What to compare first? The PT-4s. So I originally bought these in a size 1, and yeah, here they are. When I made that video, it was like, it was a mix of people thinking, okay, maybe you should have sized up, maybe you should have went with the, maybe you should have sized up, maybe this was true to size. I'm pretty confident size 1 was the right move for me, but I'm also pretty confident that, hey, the sizing on the PT-4 specifically maybe was a little bit off, okay? I think these do legitimately fit a little bit small. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put these are the size 2s, I'm gonna put them up to my waist. My waist is about right here, and yeah, this is how long they are, and it's right at my waist right now, okay? Um I'm going to do the same with the size 1. Size 1's right up to my waist. This is a size 1's, okay? There is a pretty big length difference, um, and here they are just kinda side by side, so you can kinda get an idea of the difference there too. I mean, everything Shai, you just had to be eating. Everything is munching. Literally everything about the size 2 is larger. It has larger pockets, it has a larger waist, it has fatter legs, has longer legs, longer inseam. It's like they just took a PNG of this and clicked the corner drag and just scaled it up, because literally everything about this is larger. So and I point that out because, and while I'm talking, I'm gonna put these on. I point that out because with a lot of pants that you buy, at least in America, I don't know how it is in Europe or whatever, but pants over here have like a specific waist and a specific length. And because these are just 1, 2, and 3, it's like they don't scale the same compared to other pants. I mean, they just don't. So everything's going to be larger, width, length, leg fatness, all that stuff. So here I am with the size 1s, and they are, there we go. I had to pull them up a little bit to make them feel a little bit more proper, I guess. And let me move it up a little bit so you can see where it's sitting. And then you can see how much length I have right here on my slides. Sorry if Chai is blocking the view. I'll throw on the SL-3s as well. Excuse me, Chai. You are directly in the shot. And I think the SL-3s go perfect with these. I know I say in another video that I wasn't the biggest fan about it, but then it kind of grew on me. And the thing about the SL-3s is when, because of how high the SL-3s sit on your leg, it kind of loosens. Sorry about the distraction. It kind of loosens everything up a bit, kind of raises everything up and makes the folds a little bit more even. And then you got yourself a look. So yeah, not too bad at all, right? I really like this look, honestly. I really do. I'm gonna throw on the PT-4 in the size 2 now. And excuse me, let me drag these things off. All right. So I have to pull up the PT-4 in a size 1 in order for me to comfortably get the Velcro on. And I have to make sure I wear them high. I can't sag them whatsoever. I have to actually wear them quite properly. But with the PT-4 in a size 2, they're real easy to get on because they fit. And I'm not going to Velcro them up yet. But here they are just kind of like sitting on me. I haven't Velcroed them at all yet. Chai, what are you doing, man? They're sitting like right at my belly button, maybe a little bit above my belly button, and they are sagging. That's how much longer they are. The other ones, I mean, they're sagging, but not like dragging on the ground like these are. So now I'm going to Velcro them up. And here they are. They are like literally on my belly button. And I'm just going to drag them down. I can easily drag them down, easy. Now they're resting like right at my hip. And that's where they stop. But if I wanted to like really wear these like higher, I would have to wear them with a belt if I wanted them to feel secure, I guess. But I can sag them and they are very baggy. So now I'm going to throw them on with the SL-03s. Chai's over here having the time of his life. I'm going to do a recording check. Yep, we're good. And yeah, here they are. Let me try to tuck them in a little bit. All right, try to make them look okay. And yeah, you can see how much more baggy they are. They are ultra super baggy. This is to the point where I'm like, okay, maybe this is a little bit too much bagginess for me. They are so baggy. This is not the first time I tried to record this video. They are so baggy that I could literally like put them over the SL-03s, and the SL-03s are pretty bulky. So yeah, you can go for a look like this too if you want. Excuse me, go fetch. Yeah, you can wear the PT-02 size 2 over the SL-03s. And I'm a size well, a size 11 right now, the SL-3s. So they're big. Okay? They're really big. It's like I'm now like torn. Do I get this pair tailored, or do I just stick with the size 1 and be happy with it? Give this to like my brother or someone who's a little bit larger than me. I don't know. And speaking of dimensions, I'm 5'8", 170 pounds, and yeah, this is what a PT-04 size 2 fits like on me. But yeah, you having fun there, dude? All right, next I want to talk about the SL-02s. So you hear that? I didn't Velcro them up high enough. Hold on. I swear these fit me properly. I mean, they really do. It's just a little bit weird. I saw a picture of the was it the PT-5s, and they have zippers on them. That will solve so many problems, you'll have no idea. So hopefully the WD-1s and the PT-5s retain the zippers, so things fit better and we don't have to worry about it ripping when you bend down. But anyway, SL-02. Size 11 on your right, size 10 on your left. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Let me just do this. Okay. Everyone knows that SL-02s fit a bit large. They are not really slippers because of the silhouette. They are trying to be a tennis shoe. They just aren't, but they're trying to be, and it's throwing a lot of people off from what I'm seeing online. So instinctively, when I bought these, I bought it a size down from my true to size in my US sizing, and I got them in a size US 11 or a EU 46. Arguments online when I made the SL-03 video on whether or not that's super accurate, but apparently it's more accurate to go by your EU sizing rather than the US sizing on the site. So yes, a size 10, according to Yeezy.com, is a size EU 44.5. I have a pair of Rick Owens shoes that is an Italy 45, and they fit me perfectly. Absolutely perfectly, no complaints at all. So I guess I got to learn my EU sizing better and go by the EU sizing if I'm to get stuff, but it's so complicated, y'all. It's so damn confusing. I went 2 sizes down to the SL-02s. Let's keep this model specific because I don't want to make recommendations for other models until we go into the comparison with the other models that may or may not be this exact video you're watching. A size down, I'll just go ahead and put them on. Size down, I can slip them on, no problem. Do this little trick right here. Boop. And yeah, they fit great. I got toe room. Let me take it off the tripod. Better I show you all that way. All right. One size down, US sizing, and that's where my toe is without kicking the foot back. If I kick the foot back, then you can see where my toes are. Plenty of toe room, no problem at all. Got a noticeable amount of heel lift right there. You can see the movement. But when you're walking outside, it's not too much to complain about. So that's that, right? Now let me throw on the size 10s. Slip these off. Whoop, sorry, Trey. Size 10s. 2 full sizes down from my true to size. Can slip them on, no problem. They feel like what I was worried about going 2 sizes down, if you watched the original video, I was worried that the width of the shoe, right? From these 2 points right here, I was worried that was going to be too small. I'm here to say that is not an issue whatsoever. They feel perfectly fine. And I'm not in any kind of pain. I got way less heel movement. And when I was walking with these outside, I was like, these feel good. This hits the spot. So let me take it all off the camera again and make sure the flash is on this time. I don't know why it just turned off. And let's give you all that amazing stabilization. Where's the flash at? Hello? There we go. All right, size 10s. And I'm just walking around, right? There's my toe. I can say that, yes, maybe it's resting a little bit on the toes right over here, but it's not uncomfortable whatsoever. The material is soft enough to the point where I'm not complaining, and just because of the shape, I'm comfortable. And also, my bone right here sticks out a lot. It's definitely resting on the side right there, but again, the material is soft enough to where I'm not complaining. And with a lot of different shoes that I buy, especially Vans, there's like a seam right here, or there's like some kind of reinforcement, and it's very painful. That is not the same case I'm having with these. These feel great. So here's where my toes are. I got enough toe room, US size 12, and let's look at the heel lift. Not as much as the size 11. So in my case, I am a comfortable 2 sizes down on the SL2s. You know what? While we're at it, while we have all this stuff here, let's just go ahead and compare everything. So let's compare the slides with the SL2s with the SL3s, because I do want to talk about this, and we may as well make the same video. So why would you get the SL1s? What are the SL1s like? SL1s are a for real slipper, okay? I'm a little bit more lenient about why these things are sized the way they are. I think it's perfectly fine to have these fit a little bit larger because they're not meant for any like serious walking, and they're not meant for trails or anything like that. These are meant to just slip on literally in the morning and walk around your house, lounge around, and do nothing but sit at your desk and kind of work all day. So I think as slippers, as legit slippers, they can fit larger and no problem at all. Just chill out with your dog and have a good time. SL2s, I think they should fit better. I don't think you should have to go 2 full sizes down to make these things feel like what they should feel like, and that is a tennis shoe. You expect something that looks like that to be a little bit more secure on your feet. You expect something that looks like that to be a great walker. And compared to the SL1s, these things have more of an actual platform to them. They have real articulation on the interior. There's some shape to them. The SL1s are completely flat. There's like real arc support. These are really, really good shoes. These are probably my favorite Yeezy shoes in the last these probably go right behind the 500s as my favorite Yeezy shoes, and I'm including Adidas stuff too. Like I put these at the same level as I do the 350s, and that the 350 V2 specifically. Okay, these are really good, albeit you have to get them in the right size. Are they the best to style with? It depends. Sorry, Chai. With this clothing, yes, it's perfectly fine. But I wouldn't wear these with shorts. I would wear the 350s with shorts. Okay. But these guys are just ultra comfortable, ultra ergonomic. I can walk miles in these shoes and not complain whatsoever at 2 sizes down from my true to size. So that's the only caveat there. But overall, I love these things so much. They're really comfortable, super nice to walk in. I'm repeating myself. SL-03s. I'm still gathering my thoughts about these, but my thoughts are pretty significant. So I think these are great boots if you get proper insoles. Okay. If you don't have insoles, you're not going to have a great time with these. If you buy these true to size, depending on your foot anatomy, maybe if you have super wide feet, going true to size is the way to go and then an insole. But if you have like more narrow feet or you fit things pretty normally, you're used to going true to size with your stuff, size down plus insoles is probably the way to go with these. Why do I keep saying insoles? Because these things have a really hard they have a really hard core, okay? And they're not very cushioned whatsoever. Despite the fabric construction on the inner layer, it does not provide you with hardly any cushion whatsoever. And I got these insoles from Walgreens, Dr. Scholl's right there. I know it's not in focus, but these insoles are great. They improve these things. I'm sure if I got better insoles, I'll be even happier about it. They do come with insoles, I should point out. I ripped them out. I ripped them out because there's a weird double layer of tape, a two-sided tape inside of them. It's just like the most random thing, but I ripped that thing out, put the Dr. Scholl's in here, and I'm happy. If you don't put insoles in here, there's going to be a lot of heel movement. They're going to flop around a lot, but depending on who you are, depending on how you are with boots, that may be perfectly fine. And there's really nothing wrong with it. It's all your preference at the end of the day. But for my preference, I prefer these to be a little bit better of a walker, and putting insoles in them helped out a ton with that. So they're really heavy too. And I think these are like your deep winter boots. I have worn them in the heat a couple of times. Didn't have the most fun time, but I mean they're definitely a style piece. But I think these are like maybe the most functional Yeezy boots that can handle like real work in real situations more so than most of the Adidas stuff and even before that. So, and plus, I do think these go really well with the PT-04s and the other PT pants because they kind of give it a little bit of lift. And all those pants are meant to fit a little bit baggy, look a little bit baggy, and because of how high they sit on your legs, like I said earlier, makes them look real nice. They go perfectly with the PT-04s. But yeah, that's the SL comparison. Oh yeah, YS-1s. They are great for everything, true to size. No complaints. And that's all you need to know. Thank you all for watching this mess of a video. And yeah, hopefully more soon. And if you have any questions, if I missed something, which I probably did, I should put measurements for all this stuff too. I'll just put it on screen somewhere. But thank you all for watching this video as always, and more soon.